Hey guys, all I freaking did today was try and defend myself when I shouldn't have to defend myself, comment after comment on people's stuff. It's getting ridiculous. And I'm to the point now where I'm ready to start speaking out about it. I'm ready to start calling people on their stuff. I'm ready to start saying, you know what? It's everybody's individual perspective journey. But when you start doing all your cheats and stuff like that and sharing it with people, and when you start buying tons of processed foods and keto treats and stuff like that, you want to start sharing it with all these people, you're not doing anybody any favor at all. You're enabling them. And when you enable somebody, you do not make their journey any easier. You make it seem like it's okay, and what ends up happening is they fail more and more and more. I had made a comment to a girl earlier that was talking about, this is my journey. If I want to cheat and do all this stuff, I should be able to do that. You're absolutely right, you should. Sorry, got a little spot right here, it's bothering me. You're right, you should. But I bet you $100 right now, if you quit the keto treats, the processed foods, the sugars and stuff for 4 weeks, and you honestly looked me in the face and told me your cravings have not went away and they got worse, or they have not subsided at all, I give you the $100. I will give you the $100 if I know you're telling the truth. But most of the time, 99.9% of the time, I guarantee I'll call you a bald-faced liar all day. The human mind is extremely, extremely, extremely adaptable. Dr. Berry talks about your palate being retrainable. You can retrain your body. Please stop telling people that it's their perspective journey. If they want to keep having all the damn garbage, they can have all the garbage they want. Just because it says keto on it doesn't mean it's keto. Come on, guys, wake up. It's just starting to really tick me off the more and more I see this stuff, and I'm trying to be nice. Teresa has told me just to chill sometimes or whatever, because me and her talk, via messages, and I've been telling her, look, I want to start talking out about this stuff. It's bothering me. It's bothering me the fact that so many people are coming on to this now, and they're seeing people talk about all the extra cheats, all the extra processed foods and stuff like that. It is getting ridiculous. Everybody's perspective journey doesn't have to be a perspective journey that is filled with junk, sugary stuff, or stuff that's imitating the stuff that they used to have, and they're putting themselves right back in the same mindset, except thinking that it's okay because it says keto on it, or because another keto YouTuber lost 100 pounds and tells them that it's okay. You are not doing anybody any service by doing that at all. Seriously, give it up. If you're going to do that stuff and you're going to buy the processed treats and you're going to make all that stuff and you're going to fill your life full of artificial sweeteners and stuff, then you're going to be an artificial person. That's exactly what you're going to be. If you have to wake up every morning and say, I need my stevia, my coffee, or my day is not complete, you've got something wrong. You need to start working on something. If you need 500 calorie coffees in the morning every time you get up, you've got something wrong. Something is not together here. Maybe you haven't been following a protocol that's going to yield you the best health that you possibly can, because after all, at the end of the day, we want to live longer, we want to be healthier, we want to spend time with our family, we want to lose weight. And those things are going to be done the most efficiently by cutting out the damn junk and the treats and the sugars and stuff like that, and living your life a more holistically, more whole food based life. Quit with all the garbage excuses about, oh, I need this, it's my journey, I have to have all this stuff. That is a bunch of crap. Seriously. It's because you have a little circle around you that supports you having all your little junk because they have all their little junk, and you think it's okay now because all your friends say it's fine. Wake up. Good night, people. It's enough. I've seen so much of this already. I'm so sick and tired of seeing it. It happens over and over and over and over again. Give it a rest. It's not anybody's perspective journey to destroy their body as much as they want to just because they can. I mean, I suppose really it is. It's just my feeling that if you take into consideration your family, the people and stuff that are around you, that enjoy you, that want your time, that want you to be there, you'll do the best that you can. But most of all, quit making the excuses. Quit trying to say, oh, it's okay, I have all this stuff, it's not doing me any harm. Science says you're wrong. Science says you are completely wrong. There's tons of artificial sweetener and stuff like that that people have that ended up leading into more cravings, more addiction, more use, falling off the wagon and going right back down the same path that they went through before. It's enough. It really is enough. Quit lying to people. Quit lying to yourself. Quit trying to go out and imitate things that you had by going and buying all this crap because you think that's what social media wants you to do. That's what your group of friends have bought into because they've been doing it 2 years and they've lost minimal amounts of weight, or maybe they've lost a ton of weight, but because socially that's what's accepted. Because some companies come out with keto treats that you think, oh, I'm losing weight off this. It's the healthiest thing, whatever, and it's my journey, and that's the excuse I'm going to use. Guess what? It's a damn excuse, and it's ridiculous. I've been defending myself all day on my standpoint. I shouldn't have to defend that. People should be looking at me and saying, you know what, that guy's pretty hard, and his belief is probably the best way so far. Cut the junk out, and you live a healthier life. But I don't get that. I get people that want to whine and cry and try to defend themselves. It's just my journey. I want to have a 600-calorie bulletproof coffee, and I'm going to have it because I want 6 pounds of stevia in my coffee. Come on, guys. Wake up. Look at yourself. Look how ridiculous some of you sound after you post your comments back to me and stuff when I'm trying to help coach you. I'm trying to help you along a better path and stuff like that. These are all filled by excuses. You cannot give me an excuse good enough to suffice why you want junk, to why you want all the artificial sweeteners and the tons of crap put into your food. You cannot. There is no medical excuse. There's no excuse out there at all. There's no I'm a new person and I gotta have all this stuff right now. No, there's not. I've helped more new people going strict right away that fall off and get back on, and guess what? By the second or third time they do it, they don't fall off no more. Because they're so used to feeling what it's like to not have all the junk, by the time they get back on, they don't want that feeling no more. But all the enablers out there that are letting them, oh no, you could have that, you can have your cheat days, you can have all the sweeteners and stuff you want because that's keto, it doesn't spike your blood sugar. But we're not going to talk about insulin spiking because that does happen. We're not going to talk about all the people out there that have insulin problems that are resistant to insulin, and we want to be sensitive to insulin, but you go ahead and you make their health condition worse by telling them, oh yeah, you should have all the sweetener and stuff you want. You go ahead and make their condition worse because your blood sugar doesn't go up. And when your blood sugar doesn't go up and you start running into those kind of problems, especially with diabetics and stuff like that, then look at yourself and see if you're happy with what you're recommending. I hope you're not. I hope you look at yourself and you realize that by having all the junk sugars and sweets and treats and stuff like that, that just because glucose doesn't go up doesn't mean your blood sugar or your insulin's not going to get spiked. That's a hormone a function. Dopamine gets released, insulin does get spiked. It doesn't mean glucose has to go up, but insulin will get spiked. We always talk about glucose, but we don't talk about the other things that happen inside the body that will happen. But nobody cares about that. Because we want our sweets and our junks, and we want to put it out there socially so everybody else can see so we can fit into our little clique, and we can fit into our little friends that are going to make us feel good and tell us, it's all right, girl. It's all right, buddy. You can keep going. You can keep doing that. Well, it's a load of crap, guys. It is a load of crap. Start living for yourself. Start living for your whole life. This is your life. You got to live it, but it doesn't mean trash yourself in the process of doing it. Some of you have been on keto 6, 7, 8 months plus a couple years, and you're still doing the same thing that you did when you started. So these excuses about, oh, as time people learn, people get better. No, they don't. They keep making excuses to keep doing exactly what they're doing. It doesn't benefit them at all. Stop. Cut the crap out. Cut the junk out. Live the best life that you possibly can, realizing that you don't have to use that stuff as a crutch. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to everybody else. And just do keto. Do whole food-based keto. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your time. Keto on, carnivore on, and remember, it's your life. You got to live it, not anybody else. Do the best for you, though. Don't make excuses. This is coming from somebody that really does care about you. It's really concerned with why is the obesity epidemic going up more and more, but people are starting to go to these ketogenic diets and carnivore diets, but they're still becoming more obese. Why? It's because people are falling into these processed food patterns. They're falling into these keto junk treats. They're falling into the videos that recommend, oh yeah, it's okay to have all these sweeteners and stuff like that, and it's a bunch of crap. The obesity epidemic is not going down. Please, guys, wake up. Help other people. Don't help them do the wrong thing. Help them do the right thing. And actually look at yourself and see if you're doing the right thing. Alright, guys. Take care. God bless.